Hello, Shikeola Karimo here from the Stellar CEO, which is a place, the space, and the universe where people choose to boldly step forward and claim the stellar vision using beauty as a key that opens the door to the stellar life. So in this series of videos that I'm bringing to you in part one, I call that There is a Thread, and I was sharing with you how I have been noticing that there is a thread in the way that our soul is guiding us, is unfolding life through us. And as I bring these stories to you, I am sharing my process and the process that I am observing as well in the people around me, in my teachers, so that you can see if that it's applying to you and how that applies to you, so that you can also receive the tools, use the tools if it feels right, and then see how you can use those tools to touch your life and go ahead and kind of open your life, allow it to be more expansive, and so you can really create your stellar life, the life that makes you happy, where you feel like you are truly expressing all that you are. So in part one of the video of the series, it's called There is a Thread, and I was sharing with you how I'm seeing the thread. In part two, which is today, I am inviting you to see the thread and to pull the thread out. And we're going to go about it this way. I am noticing that there are a couple of categories in the way we're going to work with this. The first one is that maybe you have been like me, you have been quite aware and quite in touch with your own guidance, with your own intuition, with your own spirit, with your own heart, and you have been listening to the guidance that you have been receiving. And in that category one, you have been having a succession of professions or jobs, and you know why you were doing it and you were happy doing them. And there is category two, which is maybe that you have been using reason more than the heart, and you have chosen a job that you know is not your dream job, but it is good. It's a job, you are at it and you are in it. And this is what we're going to do. You're going to go ahead and take pen and paper and then sit down and then start writing. So in category one, you're going to go ahead and just kind of write down all the different jobs that you did, maybe 4 or 5 of the last position that you had as an adult. And you write down about 3 to 4 things that you really enjoyed about each position. In category two, you're going to write down the job that you currently have and write maybe 3, 4, I would say even 5 things that you kind of like about the job. You may not be in love with it, but there may be 4 or 5 things that you kind of feel like it's okay. I don't mind doing this. I like doing this. That's all right. Good. From that position, people from category number one, you're going to look at that position and see from the 3 things that you like, that was enjoyable from each of those jobs that you have, you want to look and see how did it relate. Is there a quality? Is there something that was happening in those 3 things that you love about this job that you really enjoyed? See the thread in that and pull that thread out, write it down. And people from category number two, you also want to look at now what you wrote down that you like about this job, and you're going to proceed and look at what are you passionate about in life. What are things that you have loved to do that you did not do? And you're going to write maybe 2 or 3 passions and write down why you feel passionate about those things. And you're going to take that list and compare it with what you kind of like right now about your current job, about your current position. Look into it deeply and see where the thread is in the job that you're doing now, which is not your dream job, but it's a job, and compare to your passion. You create the thread, you see how it relates, and you see it. So now you have, either you have been following your intuition, following your passion, and then different jobs, and you have your thread clear, or you have not followed your passions, you were being reasonable, doing a good job, being paid well, and there is that whatever you like about that job, and you have your passions and you bring them together, and now you see what the thread is at that level. And you're going to keep that, and we're going to hold that for the last video of the series of There Is a Thread. And for the next video, we're going to be talking about money, just like in Jerry Maguire, show me the money. Well, thank you very much, and I look forward to see you next. Bye-bye.